part of inequalities. This is when you have to know to change the direction of your inequality sign based on these two things. One we talked about in the last video where you're swapping the variable and the number to the opposite side. That's when you switch. The second one that you have to do is when you're multiplying or dividing both sides by a negative number. Usually we're going to see it in dividing more than multiplying. So an example of this is that if you have, say, negative 4x is greater than 16, you know, to solve for 1x, you divide by 4, divide by 4. Notice that you divide by a negative number, divide by a negative number. This will give you x negative 4. So what sign are you going to have? Are you going to keep the greater than sign? No, because you divided both sides by negative, this sign is going to switch. So that's the sort of the tricky side of inequality. So what's one question that we can try to do and see if this will work? Usually you're going to have a negative coefficient in front of your variable, so let's try that. Plus 2, let's make this less than equal to 2x plus 16. So let's try that. So this one, remember, is solving for equations, but you need to collect and isolate them. So remember, this is your x's. You want all of them to be on one side, so I'm going to move this to the left side just for convenience. So subtract 2x here and subtract 2x there, right? Because I need to get rid of them. Remember, this is subtraction. So 2 subtract 2 is 0, so that cancels. Negative 8 subtract 2, which is, if you think about the number line, this is 0, this is negative 8. You're going backwards 2 additional steps. That's negative 10x. We didn't do anything to this positive 2, so we're going to add it here. Less than, equal to, and plus 16. Now we need to move these numbers to the other side, so subtract 2, subtract 2. So this is going to give me negative 10x is less than, equal to, plus 14. And then now finally I want 1x. Right now I have negative 10x's, which is no good, so I'm going to divide by negative 10. Negative 10, x is less. Oh, wait a minute. What did I forget to do? Right? Because I divided by both sides by a negative number, I need to switch this sign. So this sign is wrong. I need it to be x is greater than, equal to, negative 14 over 10. That's how you do it. So if you were to plug this on the number line, this is 0. What's negative 14 over 10? That's just negative 14 divided by 10, which is negative 1.4. Remember, you divide by 10, so you shift the decimal place over. So negative 1 is here, negative 2. So right now, negative 1.4 is there. Am I including negative 1.1? Yeah, because this is an equal sign. So I am here. So I'm going to fill this in. I am on negative 1.4. Is my x's, my numbers, greater or less than? They're bigger. So which side is bigger than a negative number? This side, because that's going towards the positive side. So my line would be going that way. So that's how you would do this question. Oh, that's a really bad arrow. But get some more practice. Try to understand what's happening with your solving equations. But it's all about the practice. So please do practice drawing your number line. Make sure you know if it's the filled-in circle or not. Solving for x, collect all the x's on one side, all the numbers on the other side. Don't forget the tricky part is if you're dividing by negative numbers, switch to sign. So hopefully this video has helped you. So see you to the next one.